Yeah, I've just posted a photo up on how much he does mow. If you just take a look there, that's about to come out, and if you take, you might be able to see that line that is. Okay, I'll invite him to come on. I tell you what, it doesn't bloody feel like June out here. The amount of resources that they've taken from the forensic service just on this stupid caper is astoundingly expensive. When they could have been doing other things. I mean, it's a gross waste of police time, and it's a gross abuse of the public purse as well. And you know, hopefully, along with everything else, they're going to be paying for it. You know, as well as the slanderous allegations, the abuse. Basically, you've committed GBH. Yeah, you really have, because you've affected my mental state so badly that it can't be described as anything else. And the actual charge of that with the malicious persecution, causing somebody's mental health to sort of like suffer. And if you've made somebody's mental health suffer, you are getting done for grievous bodily harm, right? Because you've pushed me right near the edge, you bastards. You really have. But now it's my turn. Yeah, because these police, they better bloody well take your devices off you and then see exactly what you've been up to. Because you're sick. You are morning, Amy. You're absolutely fucking sick. You're sick, twisted bastards. Yeah, and you deserve prison. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, and as soon as, you know, and if this occurs, which I'm praying that it occurs, then I'm going to go onto your local pages and I'm going to explain to people, right, exactly what you are, who you are, and what you've done. You know? Yeah, I don't think Mr. Mulhern will be feeling very safe in his house if once that comes out. Because once this is all over, yeah, I'm going to be putting those screenshots up as well about what that Mulhern's been saying, and I'm going to show the entire area what he's been saying about raping children and shit like that. You know? And I don't think his local community is going to be too happy about that. But once again, I'm going to wait until we get the conviction. Alright? Honestly, I can't even eat, let alone cook. I got that duck out yesterday, and it's like, do I cook it? It's like, no, I can't. I really can't. I really can't. And this is what you've done to me. This is what these bastards have done to me. You know? I can barely concentrate. You know, but it ain't only me that they've done this to. They've done it to so many others. And they continue to do it to so many others. And, they've got to be stopped. They have got to be stopped. You know, that Laura Cooper is an evil, twisted motherfucker. That's what she is. And if he's got kids under the age of 18, they need to be put into care. And that goes for the rest of them. If any of them have got kids under the age, you know, if they got children, those children need to be removed for their own bloody protection. How you could, you know, how any of you could subscribe to that awful chat is absolutely beyond me. And how you can subscribe to bullying people until they, you know, you push, you know, you're pushing people right to the edge, and you're taking great pleasure in it. I've never seen anything so twisted and horrible in all my life, and I'm a fucking decoy. The thing is, you're worse than nonces. The lot of you. You're worse. Because you claim you protect children, but then go and attack them in that awful chamber of yours. Do you know what they've done? Right? They've mocked up a picture of Joanne Mossop's, grandson or daughter. I don't know. I haven't looked. I don't want to look. And they've superimposed her grandchild's face on a Michael Jackson picture where he's dangling his child over the balcony, and also they've superimposed the face, right, of her grandchild on that poor man that died as a result of police brutality, and they think it's funny. They actually think that's acceptable. They are starting on babies. This is what they are. This is how sick they are. Starting on children, my God. You need locking up, the lot of you. You need prison sentences, and you need to have restraining orders put against you, right? And also, right, due to your behaviour, then you ought to be serving internet bans, yeah? And getting visits by the police to make sure that you haven't got any internet accessible devices. Because this is how serious it's got. You know? And the reason why I spoke out is because they are picking on children. If it's adults just having a go at adults, then, you know, that's one thing, but this is something else. Again, I'm not even gonna, I can't even post it. I haven't seen it, but I can't even post it on my timeline. Because if I did, I'd be as bad as they are. It's revolting. It's shocking. And what are the police doing so far? Have they taken their devices? Have they done fuck all about this? No, not yet. And that's the crime of them. That's where they've let these people down over the last 2.5, 3 years. However long it's been going on for. These people have been let down by the police. They've reported it. And all the police can say, oh well, can't you just block them? No, you can't just block them. They'll make an alt account, yeah, and they'll come at you again, and again, and again. By blocking you, does that mean they won't add you to that chat group? They will add you to that chat group, even if you block them. So they ain't, you know. But they think child abuse is funny. And the worst bit about all this, Ashley used to be security, although nobody wanted him anymore. I mean, he'd probably put the driver to sleep that he's that boring. That's why they probably wouldn't have him in the fucking car, like, you know. And he's an idiot. If you got him, he's running survivor groups, them picking on survivors and victimising them. Then he got Mulhern, Godiva Hunters. Hunter! His team, apparently. Abusing children. Mocking up those photographs and posting them. His name here is Matty Mathers. Alright? Then you got Laura Cooper. The one that wouldn't, you know, butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. Again, another hunter. Again. In full compliance to that chat. And actually, not only that, very active in that chat, and she's adding individuals into that torture chamber. And don't worry, I've got all the proof. Got all the proof. Then they go, where's the evidence? I can't show you the evidence because it's evidence, right? But I want you to know what they've done over the last 24 hours. And that's one of them. Involving Joanne Mossop's bloody grandchild. You know? Oh, that's what fell off. Oh, it's rusty. Right, let's find a bin. Because I'm a responsible owner, I do pick up my dog shit. You know what I mean? So, there you have it. There's 3 of them. Then you got Oliver Ferns, another ex-hunter. He was involved in it. Wayne Ritchie. Oh, what's the point of him? What is the point of Wayne Ritchie? He's a nasty, horrible, evil, twisted son of a bitch. That's what he is. That thrives on bullying and trolling people. That's been giving me funny phone calls. I've got his number. Am I going to share it? No. Are the police aware of it? Yes. Because the idiot was trying to call me. Yeah. That SJ Marsh. On my Sanchez account. Yeah. I'm no longer a member of that torture chamber. I said, well, really? I said, well, how long have you been left? Oh, I left there 2 weeks ago. I said, that ain't good enough. Why didn't you report all of this to the police? Do the decent thing like I did and report it to the fucking police. But don't you sit there, SJ Marsh, yeah, like butter wouldn't melt in your bloody mouth. Because you're complicit with that behaviour too. Mark Pickford, there's another one. I think he was a former hunter. Engaging in this disgusting... Oh. You know, this ain't funny. This ain't funny. They are abusing real children. And they're still at it. They added somebody else in there today. She's phoned the police. And I suggest if you're added into it too, you call the police. This is how disgusting these disgusting individuals have been operating for the past 2.5 years. Completely under the radar, completely out of sight. None of you were to know. None of you were to know. Nobody knew. I didn't know until the beginning of the last month. What was the first thing I did? Phone the police. Hi Pete, hi Ava. But they've been complicit in this behaviour. I've had confirmation that people have died. I know people have self-harmed. And the police have sat there and they haven't done fuck all yet. I mean, they were quick enough to come to my address on some bullshit notion that I had fucking child sexual abuse material on me. Oh, and a hard drive? That's funny. That is fucking hilarious, that is. I haven't even got a fucking computer, so why would I have a hard drive? They took it anyway, because the police are idiots. Yeah, so I want you to know that they've done that. Yeah? And they're picking on babies. They're like raping babies. And they all think it's funny. All of them think it's funny. They need to be shut down and locked up. Yes, Hatchie. Yeah, stop growling at them. That's why I'm telling you lot about them. Yeah? Because I need you to understand what they're actually doing. And what they're doing is disgusting. It truly is. And I need you to grasp that nettle and understand what I'm on about. If you get added to it, go to the police. Go straight to the police. Do not pass go, yeah? But do collect all my respect for doing it. If you want to pass on your CRN numbers to me so I can add it to the case, then yeah, by all means do. It's shocking. Come on. It's beyond sick. Mulhern goes on about the rape and sexual abuse of children so much that you got to start wondering, does he harbour those feelings? Does he? I think he does. Personally, I think he does. So I just wanted to let you know that's what they've been a part of. Laura Cooper only left, I think it's the 24th or the 25th of May. Yeah? Because the heat in the kitchen's getting too hot. But there's still a couple in there that keep on at it. And they keep on doing it. They think they're invincible. They're not. They're not. Because once this gets out into the public domain, about your behaviour, and if by any chance you don't get a prison sentence, you're going to wonder who's walking behind you in the street. Or might come up and try and take a pop at you. That's what you'll be wondering. Because we all know the law's an arse anyway. As far as the police are concerned, if it ain't easy, they don't bother. If it ain't simple to solve, they won't bother. They approach situations with a one-cap-fits-all. Oh, you're getting trolled on the internet. Okay, block, don't go on the internet. Yeah? If you're getting funny phone calls, what do they tell you to do? Change your number. What? I mean, what's that about? Why don't they change their behaviour? Why don't they go after the cretins that are calling you? Because it's too hard. They're too hard for their tiny little brains to get round. That's what it is. They're like robots. They don't think. Oh, let's just stand on the side, sit on the side of the road and watch people going 23 through a fucking 20. Spend 8 hours doing that in different locations. Just for the revenue. Not for safety, don't think it's safety. Yeah, and it's nothing to do with, bollocks all to do with safety. In fact, speed cameras probably cause as many accidents as they bloody save, you know what I mean? It's... They need to be stopped, guys. They need to be stopped. They need to be shut down, and they need to be nicked. And then they need to go to court, and then they need to go to prison. That's what they need. That's what needs to happen. The law has to do something about them. The police have got to do something about them. That Ashley's a liar. He's a born liar. I was on the phone to the CPS for an hour. No, you weren't. The Crown Prosecution Service don't go around talking to people. They're too busy. Yeah, they ain't talking to you. You know what I mean? It's all idiotic shit like that idiot come out with. Oh, I've been talking to the CPS for an hour. No, you haven't. Because they don't talk to anybody. Because it'd be prejudicial to the case. They do their investigations, that's it. They ain't going to tell you about it. Fucking idiot. But then I'd know that, yeah? But then you got these idiots hanging on to every word he says. And I don't know who's more demented, his followers or him. Like I said, I've had hell for 2 weeks. Going out my mind in that house. Nothing. You've affected me mentally more than you'd ever know. And that's alright. Because now it's my turn. And the police's turn, right, to put you where you need to go, which is behind bars. You need to go to Her Majesty's Hotel, right, you know what I mean? And take up some lodgings in there.